Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see. I have my weekend retreat with Kim this weekend. So I'm not teaching my Sunday class, but I don't think any of you usually come to my Sunday class sometimes. But anyway, and then I'll be here next week teaching all my classes. And then I'm going to Morocco for my Morocco yoga retreat. So I'll be gone for I'm gone for 12 days. So I'll be gone for 1 full week here and then back. I leave on good question. I don't know. I'll figure that out and let you know. I think I have people. I don't know. I'll let you know. I'm trying to remember if I've gotten someone for all of them or not. But yeah, keep you informed. Okay. Any questions? Should we just practice? Do the thing? Okay. All right. Come to a comfortable seat if you're not there already. And I always like to move a little bit and just stretch a little bit. So if there's anything that calls to you and your physical body, go for it. And then slowly finding your way into stillness, seated meditation. So intentionally placing your hands wherever they feel most resonant. So maybe on your lap, maybe hands to heart, maybe one hand to heart, one hand to belly. Close your eyes. And just start to feel from the inside. Start to notice how you are physically, energetically, and emotionally. So just doing a little scan of your body, a little scan of your inner world. Notice what's present for you. See if you can notice right off any spaces where you're tensing up physically, where perhaps you could soften just a little bit more. So often we're clenching our jaws without even realizing it. Maybe you can soften through your forehead or your eyebrows a little more. And let your shoulders relax down away from your ears. Let your neck grow a little longer. And you might even explore just softening energetically, softening through your outer body, through your outer shell. Softening from within. And then as you notice your breath, as you follow it with your awareness, next time you inhale, just fill up as big as you possibly can. When you think you're full, see if you can sip in a little bit more. Open mouth sigh when you're ready, let it go. Again, like that, inhale, fill up. Take that moment to pause, hold, keep holding your breath. Let's see if you can relax around your held breath. Big sigh, release. Last time. So make this the biggest inhale you've taken all morning long. Like you're waking your body up from the inside out. Hold in fullness. Feel this prana, this life force inside of you. Let it circulate. And sigh it out. Let it go. Very nice. Seal your lips now. And start to drop into your Ujjayi breath. So in and out through your nose by way of the back of your throat. Create that gentle whisper noise, that oceanic sound with your breath. So you really hear your breath, you really feel your breath as it moves through your throat. Comes all the way down from your diaphragm. So you feel your belly expand and contract. You can stay right here, just connecting with your breath, connecting with your own internal rhythm for as long as you like. So this is where you stay for the next 20 minutes of class, perfectly fine with me. If you're ready to move, transition onto your hands and your knees, and just start to explore your physical body however you want to. So cat cows, hip circles, child's pose, lots of options, lots of places you can go. Good. So wherever you have chosen to be right in this moment, just feel your breath. Feel the rise and fall. Feel the expansion of each inhale. Create more space with each inhale. And exhale to relax and soften around those hard edges, those tight spaces. Whatever feels good to you, whatever feels like it's calling to you this morning from the inside. So not thinking your way through this. It's not, what should I do? What is everybody else doing? Do I look weird? Am I doing this right? That gets to disappear. That voice gets to fall away, and just feel from the inside. Feel from your body, from your spine, from your hips, from your hands. Notice your breath. Good, everyone. Nice job. And let's just say in your next few rounds, 4 or 5 breaths, downward facing dog is our eventual destination. So you can start transitioning back whenever you're ready. And you can make that transition however you'd like. So maybe you want to move through a vinyasa. Maybe you want to take a hovering tabletop. So hovering your knees just an inch or so above the ground for a moment, finding your strength, and then slowly lifting your hips up and back. So whatever works for you, eventually downward facing dog, and just keep that exploration going. Keep moving your body, feeling into your dog pose. So not just popping up into your down dog and tuning out, but slowly finding your way into your variation of down dog that works best for your body today in this moment. So it might feel really good to pedal out your heels or even to bend both knees a lot. Really find that length from your fingertips up to your sit bones. Maybe you want to take your feet out really wide, all the way out to the width of your mat. See how that feels. Maybe you want to take your hands out really wide. So lots of ways to explore and get more curious about these poses that we've probably done a million times, but can you feel it in the here and now? Can you feel it from within in this present moment? Can you use each breath to create new space inside? You guys look awesome. Good poses. Big, spacious breaths. Take one more. And then at the end of your exhale, just slowly crawl your hands to the very back of your yoga mat until you're in a forward fold. So no hurry, but eventually forward fold back of your mat. All 10 toes face directly forward. And I'd recommend feet at least hips width distance apart for this first one. Maybe take ragdoll, grab opposite elbows, maybe hands behind your head, interlace your fingers at the base of your skull and lengthen through the back of your neck, traction it out. Sway a little bit, bob a little bit, bounce a little bit. So weight just slightly forward in your feet. If I had a piece of paper and I wanted to slide it underneath your heels, you would have no problem just lifting your heels off the ground. See if you can use your core strength to lift your butt a little bit higher. So even if you're bending your knees a lot, if you're lifting your butt super high, you'll still get that stretch in the backs of your legs. Relax your neck, relax your face, breathe into your back body. Big, spacious breaths. Next time you inhale, come to a halfway lift position. spine parallel to the ground. And we're gonna pause here, take a little twist. Bend your left knee a lot, left fingertips to the ground, or maybe your left hand, right arm to the sky. You can also use a block under your left hand if you'd like. See if you can keep your right leg super straight. So root down through the inner edge of your right foot and pull your right hip back. Breathe length through your right side and then all the way down your right leg. Crown of your head reaches forward, right hip pulls back, twist from your center. Nice, Kate, one more round. End of your exhale, unwind and switch to the other side. So bend your right knee a lot, right hand on the ground, left arm to the sky. Right hand can be on a block or lift to your fingertips if you want. Crown reaches forward, your left hip pulls back. It's like somebody brought their hand in that little crease where your leg meets your upper body and they're pulling back or pushing back. See if you can breathe into your belly, feel it expand. And as you exhale, work your twist a little bit deeper from the inside. Take one more round. Awesome, you guys. I know it's a lot. End of your exhale, unwind. Halfway lift, realign your spine, crown forward, butt back, spine long. Exhale, fold. Now root through your feet, reverse swan dive all the way to stand. Big full body stretch, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. All right, flow with your breath, arms reach, inhale. Swan dive down. Let your exhale guide you. So see if you can take the entire length of your exhale to find your way into your fold. Inhale to your halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Gaze down, so back of your neck is long. Exhale, fold, empty all the way out, butt towards the sky, crown towards the ground, navel to spine. From that place, connected to your center, rise up. Inhale, arms to the sky, big full body stretch. Hands to heart, exhale. All right, friends, inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, roll your shoulders back and down, and work this posture, work the opening in the fronts of your shoulders however you want. So I like to press my palms and then squeeze my elbows towards each other like they're magnetized. I keep a bend in my elbows. So make it work for you. Maybe reach your hands back, maybe lift your heart up. Try not to lock out your elbows so you don't want to sink into your joints. You want to feel some muscle energy. Take one more big inhalation. Feel that opening in the front of your heart, front of your shoulders. Keep your clasp. Exhale, hinge at your hips, dive down. Forward fold with your fingers interlaced. If it feels better, widen your stance, widen your feet, bend your knees more. Lift your hips, lift your sit bones. And then see if you can lift your knuckles. Relax your neck, head hangs. Shake yes, no, maybe so. One more big inhale. Good, Sophia. Exhale, hands to your low back. Then gently release your clasp. Let your arms dangle. Maybe give them a gentle shake out. Next time you breathe in, find your halfway lift position. And then from here, plant your palms or your fingertips and slowly crawl forward like you're a jungle animal. So with awareness, crawl forward into your plank position, top of a push-up. Once you're there, just hold for a moment. Spread your fingers really wide, push the ground away, maybe even take little baby rocks forward and back. One more inhale. And then as you exhale, back and up with your hips, down dog. So lift from your center, stretch it out. Inhale, rock forward again to your high plank. Maybe come way forward to your tippy toes. And exhale from your center, lift your hips, press them back, down dog. Maybe you bend your knees a lot. Inhale, rock forward, high plank, or this time option to come to your knees and modify. Lower halfway down, so a little push up, like you're moving in slow motion. Inhale, push back up, and exhale, take it back and stretch, down dog. Nice, Heather. Inhale, come forward, one more time like that. Exhale, lower halfway, knees can come down if you want. Strong arms, strong belly. Inhale, push up. And then exhale, stretch it out, down dog. This time, come forward to your high plank or your modified plank. All the way down as you exhale, slowly follow your breath. Back bend of your choice. So you guys know I love Spider-Man Cobra. You might go there. Sphinx, slow Cobra, full Cobra. Give yourself a couple breaths. Feel into this opening in your heart, in your front body. When you're ready, however you want to transition, downward facing dog. Nice, Jane. Good awareness, you guys. So, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog, and just big deep breaths. You can move and explore, or you can be still. Maybe you focus on little micro movements. So the ones on the inside, the ones I probably can't see if I'm just looking at you, but you feel them. So press down into your thumbs and index. Broaden through your shoulders, externally rotate through your shoulders and feel more space between your shoulders and your ears. Maybe you bend your knees more and lift your hips higher. Feel more of a connection to your center. So just continuing to be curious, to feel around, to make those little adjustments, to use your breath. Take one more inhale. And then as you exhale, this time gaze to the top of your yoga mat, however you want to get there, forward fold, top of your mat. With your inhalation, halfway lift. So like you're gazing over the edge of a diving board, lengthen back of your neck long. Exhale, fold, bow, root through your feet, take it all the way up, arms reach, big inhale, try to touch the ceiling, hands to heart, exhale. Nice work, friends. Inhale, take your arms to the sky, and then as you exhale, step your right foot to the right, all 10 toes face forward, butt goes back, bend your knees, reach your arms towards the front of the room, spine parallel to the ground like you're doing a halfway lift. If reaching your arms forward is too much, reach them out to the sides or reach them back instead. It's up to you. So make sure your knees aren't falling in. Press into the outer edges of your feet. Butt is reaching back and your spine is long. Make sure you're not rounding. Take one more breath. See if you can get a little lower. Very good. Inhale, come back, high mountain. Stretch your arms up, both feet on your mat. Other side with your exhale. So left foot steps left, butt goes back, arms go forward. You're gazing down at the ground. Your spine's parallel to the earth. Arms can reach out or back if that feels better in your body. Imagine you want to press your arms up at the same time as you're pressing your chest down. Press into the outer edges of your feet and your heels. Maybe pick up your toes and spread them. Nice, Brenda. One more round, get a little lower. Inhale, back up, high mountain. And as you exhale, baby back, bend cactus, your arms lift your heart. Inhale, re-extend, realign. If you get lightheaded, you can pat your head. And then exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Good job. Inhale to a halfway lift position. And then as you exhale, plant your hands, feet to the back of your mat. Take your vinyasa however you would like. So you can add or subtract or skip it all together. Ujjayi Breath. Nice bend, and we'll see you back in down dog. Good adjustment, Sophia. All right, from your dog pose, next inhalation, take your right leg to the sky. So take a moment to just feel into that length from your fingertips all the way up to your right toes or your right heel. See if you can keep your hips square. So inner thighs face each other. Really strong through your right leg. So I don't care so much about height, but go for length and strength. Push down through your fingertips, lift from your center, from your belly button. One more big inhale. Exhale, right knee to your nose. So scoop out your belly, round your spine. Stay here as you breathe in, shoulders over wrists on your back, tippy toes, and then exhale, step through softly. Low lunge, rise into crescent, no hurry. So you can take a moment, move around through your legs if you need to. Eventually, front knee over front ankle, high on the ball of your back foot, rise up and settle in. Good. So stability comes by hugging towards midline. So feel like you're pulling front hip back, back hip forward. Strong foundation through your legs. Little tone in your lowest, deepest abdominals, your transverse. So navel to spine connection. Feel your low back elongate. Your heart lifts a little bit higher. Maybe you gaze up, reach through your fingertips. Feel into your pose, breathe into your pose. Feel the expansion and contraction. So this pose is very much alive. Feel the aliveness. Take one more big inhale. Beautiful, friends. As you exhale, we're gonna bring our hands to the ground and then move into a twist. Right arm reaches up, revolve lunge. Squeeze through your inner thighs and keep your back leg really strong. Unless you wanna modify, then your back knee can come down. Imagine you wanna drag your right hip towards the back wall, but at the same time, your right knee is magnetized to your left armpit. Breathe into your belly. As you exhale, ring out. Take one more round. Beautiful, friends. End of your exhale, unwind. Hands over to the left long edge of your mat. Parallel your feet, straighten out your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. And if you want, maybe you play with some arms. You can reach out, you can reach forward, you can reach back. Feel the length in your spine. Stick your butt out, top of your head forward, and then whenever you're ready, either refold or explore anywhere you want to go. Make sure your breath is right there with you. So when I give you this time to just work on your own, it doesn't mean you tune out and go somewhere else. That's our default. But tune in intentionally. Stay with your breath. Stay with your body. Notice what you feel. Notice what's moving through you. Make little adjustments to feel more, to go deeper. Good job, you guys. Last breath or two here. Now, next inhale, come back to your halfway lift. Exhale, fold. So crown towards the ground, butt towards the sky. Root through your feet, reverse swan dive all the way up. So strong legs, arms reach up. And as you exhale, warrior two stance. Pivot your right toes forward, bend your right knee. Right arm reaches forward, left arm reaches back. So if you want, maybe you gaze down at your feet, see, are they in alignment? Front heel intersects your back arch or lines up with your back toes. Adjust if needed. Bend deeply into your front knee and track it towards your pinky toe. So rather than letting it collapse in, track it out. Nice job, friends. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Front palm rotates up, reach back, lengthen through your right side. Keep the deep bend in your right knee and keep tracking your right knee towards your pinky toe. Wrapping your right butt cheek. Breathe into your right ribs, right waistline. One more big inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Reach forward, so stay in your legs. Reach, and then tip it over, side angle. You can take this wherever you want. Just keep your heart open. So right hand towards the ground, left arm towards the sky, or maybe right elbow on your right thigh, maybe left arm forward, half bind or full bind. Keep tracking your front knee open. Keep your back foot rooted, back leg strong. Take about 2 more rounds. Nice poses, good Kate. Beautiful, friends. Heart wants to look up at the sky. Create that intention. Next time you breathe in, press into your feet, rise up, straighten your front leg, reverse triangle. So reach up and just slightly back. So make sure you don't collapse back, but you're reaching and lengthening. Press firmly into your right foot and then reach through your right fingertips. Imagine you're lifting your right rib cage up away from your right hip. Nice bend. Take one more big inhale. And as you exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground. Pivot to the ball of your back foot. You're in a low lunge. Three-legged down dog. Inhale. You can go straight to down dog with your exhale or rock it forward. Your variation of plank to chaturanga. So feel free to modify if you want. You can also hover right leg. Lift your heart as you breathe in. Maybe you want an extra breath or two. And then whenever you're ready, downward facing dog. Back to your dog pose, back to your Ujjayi if you've lost it. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Good, so hips square. Maybe your right knee bends and you come up to the ball of your right foot, or maybe you want to work your right heel towards the ground. Make sure you're not getting lazy and just collapsing into your outer right hip. So hug towards midline, inner thighs face each other, hips square. Your left leg is straight, strong, and powerful. So I do not care about height, but make it straight, strong, powerful as you can. Squeeze through the front of your left thigh. Your quad muscle fires. Take one more big inhale. Exhale, left knee to your nose. So scoop out your belly, round your spine. Stay here as you breathe in. Shoulders over your wrists on your back, tippy, tippy toes. And then step forward softly, low lunge. As you're ready, crescent lunge, rise up and settle in. So high on the ball of your back foot, hips are square. Front knee over front ankle. Widen your stance as much as you're able to, and then hug towards midline. So rather than feeling like you're being pulled apart, feel that hugging towards center, that connection to center. Strong foundation in your legs. Tone through your low abdominals. Nice, Jane. Heart lifts. Reach up, maybe even gaze up. Feel your pose. So not thinking into your pose, but now just feeling. If you want a balance challenge, you might even close your eyes and feel from the inside. Take one more big inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to the ground slowly. Twist, right hand stays down, left arm up. Your right hand can come to a block if you want. I personally like to lift up to my right fingertips. Keep your legs very strong, especially your back leg. If you want to modify, back knee can come down ever so gently. If you are not modifying, your back leg is super strong. It's like the power of the pose is coming out of your back foot, traveling through your back leg, and then feel it in your center. Pull your left hip back, left knee magnetized to your right armpit. Breathe into your belly. Use your last exhalation to twist, twist, twist. End of your exhale, let it go. Sweep your hands over to the right long edge of your mat. Parallel your feet, straighten out your legs, wide-legged straddle position. Inhale to a halfway lift, and maybe explore an arm variation. Big wingspan, reach out to both sides, reach back or reach forward like warrior three. Keep your spine long, your butt back. Awesome, Sophia. Feel the strength in your back body, crown forward. Whenever you're ready, you can let that go, either fold or explore. Big deep breaths. Your body, your breath. What's there? Use the pose to help you notice more. So what's that sensation in the backs of your legs? What's that sensation in your hips? Where do you feel this? How can you adjust? How can you soften around those hard edges? Last couple rounds. Good job, friends. Next time you breathe in, let's come back to a halfway lift. Exhale, fold as deep as you can, crown towards the ground, butt towards the sky, navel to spine connection, and use it, rise up. So press down through your feet, reach up, breathe in. Exhale, warrior two, pivot your left toes forward, reach your left arm forward, bend your left knee. You want to look down at your feet, take a moment, adjust if needed. Left toes directly forward, right toes directly to the right. Wrap your left butt cheek underneath your body so it's not sticking out behind you, and feel your left knee tracking towards your pinky toe. Yes, very nice. Reverse your warrior. Next inhale, left palm rotates up, reach up, reach back. As you reach up and back, don't forget about the bend in your left knee. Don't forget to press into the outer edge of both feet, and then breathe into your left rib cage, left waistline. Good, beautiful poses. One more big in breath. As you exhale, moving into side angle. So come through warrior two, reach forward, slide your ribs, tip it over. Stay open through your heart and your hips. Left arm towards the ground, right arm towards the sky, or maybe left elbow to left thigh. Maybe right arm forward. Half bind or full bind, if you'd like to go there. Got two more breaths. Stay in your legs. Breathe into your legs. Nice bend. Next time you inhale, let's come back up. Straighten your front leg, reverse triangle. So reach up and just slightly back. You're not collapsing into your right side, but you should feel the strength in your right side abdominals, your obliques. And then lift your left ribs up away from your hip. Press down through your left foot, reach through your fingertips. Beautiful, nice, Sophia. One more big inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground, low lunge, pivot to the ball of your back foot. Three-legged dog, left leg to the sky, inhale. Exhale, straight to down dog, or come forward, your variation of plank to chaturanga. You can make it your own. Hover your left leg if you want, lower your knees if you want. Maybe an extra breath or two in your back bend. Downward facing dog as you're ready. If you would rather, you can grab a child's pose. Bring your knees down and just rest. So wherever you choose to go, take a moment to just come back, to just feel. Slow breath. We'll move through that entire sequence now. One breath, one movement. Moving slowly, intentionally, with our slow, intentional breath. So not speeding through it with momentum, not speeding through it mindlessly, but making it a moving meditation, using each pose, each transition to notice, to feel, to observe. If at any time you want to do your own thing, you want to modify, you want to take a break, totally fine with me. If you are joining me, downward facing dog in your next couple of breaths. Take a big inhale into your down dog. Exhale, gaze to the top of your space. Step or float, forward fold. Once you have arrived, lift halfway, feel into that length. Exhale, let it go, all the way to emptying your breath and rise. Arms to the sky, inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart. All right, here we go. Inhale, high mountain, reach up and stretch. Exhale, bear pose, right foot steps right, reach forward and back with your butt, get low. Inhale, back to center, high mountain, stretch it out. And then other side, all 10 toes face forward, butt goes back, crown of your head goes forward, long through your spine. Inhale, back to center, reach. Add your back bend as you exhale, cactus your arms, bottom tips of shoulder blades, squeeze, lift your heart. Inhale, realign, neutral pelvis, neutral spine. Swan dive as you exhale, stick your butt out, reach your heart forward, take it all the way down. Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana. Breathe in, gaze over the edge of a diving board. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back. Keep that exhale going as you lower through Chaturanga. You can always skip it if you'd rather. Inhale, lift your heart, shoulders back and down, nice oath. And then exhale, lift your hips, down dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Slowly and softly step your right foot forward, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Rise up, strong through your legs. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Beautiful, Jane. And exhale, hands come down. With your inhale, twist. Right arm to the sky. Peel the right side of your heart open. Exhale, unwind. Sweep your hands over to the left long edge of your mat. Parallel your feet, straighten your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Option for some arms if you'd like. Exhale, forward fold. Bow deeply all the way to empty in your breath. And then inhale, rise up. Press into your feet. Reverse swan dive. Arms to the sky. Exhale, warrior two stance. Pivot your right toes forward. Reach forward. Bend your front knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Front palm rotates up. Reach up, reach back. Exhale, side angle. Come through warrior two. Reach forward. Tip it over. Inhale, reverse try. Rise up, straighten your front leg. Level off your hips as you reach up. Stretch your right side and exhale, cartwheel your hands down, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg high. Exhale, your variation of plank to Chaturanga, slowly lower. Lift your heart with your inhale. Lift your hips as you exhale. Good, left leg to the sky, big inhalation. Now use your core, exhale slowly and softly step your left foot through. Rise with your in-breath, strong legs. Feel into your expression. Exhale, hands come down. Twist with your in-breath. So not just popping your left arm up, but peeling the left side of your heart open. And then exhale, let it go. Hands over the right long edge of your mat. Parallel your feet, straighten your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Option for some arms. Exhale, deeply fold all the way to emptying your breath. Navel to spine connection. Reverse swan dive. Rise up. Arms to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Pivot your left toes forward, bend your left knee, reach forward. Reverse, breathe in, reach up, reach back. Keep the bend in your front knee. Exhale, side angle, reach forward, slide your ribs forward, tip it over. Empty out. Reverse triangle, rise up, straighten your front leg, hips level, reach up, lengthen. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, low lunge, bend your front knee, pivot to the ball of your back foot, three-legged dog, take your left leg back and up. Yeah, straight to down dog or rock forward, plank to Chaturanga, you can make it your own. Nice, Heather, heart lifts, inhale. Hips lift, exhale. Great big inhalation into your down dog. If you want, great big exhale out your mouth. Ah. One more inhale. Exhale, gaze to the top of your mat, step or float, forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift position, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Ah. Through your feet, take it all the way to stand, arms reach, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. All right, last round. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, bear pose to the right. So get low in your legs, stick your butt out. Keep your weight in the outer edges of your feet and your heels. Back to center, arms reach up. Side body's long. Other side, get low. Exhale, spine stays long. Don't let your knees fall in. Inhale, back to center, reach up. Baby back bend with your exhale. Make it come from your mid and your upper back, not so much your low back. Inhale, re-extend, realign. With your exhale, your breath guides you all the way down. Stick your butt out, heart forward, then let it go. Forward fold. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Breathe in. And exhale, plant your hands, feet back, Chaturanga. You can skip it if you'd rather. Inhale, lift your heart. Thanks, Brenda. Exhale, lift your hips. Good work. Listen here. Right leg to the sky. Inhale. You can hold or exhale right knee to your left elbow. Get as close as you can. Push the ground away. Yes. Inhale, three-legged. Right knee, right armpit. Get as high as you can. Maybe even bend your elbows out a little push-up. Inhale, three-legged dog. Stretch it out. Now, everybody, exhale, knee to your nose. Step your foot through low lunge. Crescent with your inhale, rise. Now, listen here. Balance challenge. Exhale, airplane lunge or full airplane. So, option to fly. Float your back leg up. Imagine a spirally face shape from the top of your head back to your heel or your toes. Just plain. Take one last round. If you fall out, no big deal. It's part of the practice. Inhale, back to crescent. Soft landing if possible. Exhale, hands come down. Inhale, twist. Right arm reaches up. Open through the right side of your heart. Exhale, unwind. Hands to the left long edge of your mat. Parallel your feet. Straighten your legs. Inhale, lift halfway. Arms are an option if you'd like. And then exhale, fold deeply. Crown towards the ground, butt towards the sky, navel to spine. Reverse swan dive as you breathe in. You can bend your knees if it feels better. Reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Front toes pivot forward, reach forward. Inhale, reverse. Reach up, reach back. Keep that deep bend in your front knee. Side angle, exhale, pause in your side angle. Option to straighten your front leg, moving into triangle, or option to reach forward and float your back leg up, moving into balancing half moon. Stay where you're at if you'd like. So wherever you want to go to explore. If your back leg floats up, make it strong. Imagine you're stomping your back foot on the back wall. Beautiful. Nice poses, friends. Take one more round wherever you've chosen to be. Let's meet back in warrior two. So if you're balancing, see if you can land softly. Take a moment to settle in. Gaze down at your feet if you need to. Next time you breathe in, straighten your front leg, reverse triangle. Reach up, reach back. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground, back to a low lunge. Now, three-legged dog, right leg to the sky. Listen here, open up your right hip, bend your knee, reach your knee out and up. Active through your right foot. Imagine there's an invisible rolled up washcloth behind your right knee and you're trying to squeeze it and wring it out. See if you can lift your right knee higher. Stay here, hold here, breathe here, or option to flip your dog. Right foot comes down behind you. Right arm forward, heart forward. Lift your hips, feel your back muscles, squeeze around your spine. Beautiful, friends. Awesome, Jane. Come back after your next exhale. Everybody meet in a downward facing dog. Walk it out. Find your breath if you've lost it. You can keep walking it out in down dog here. Or next inhale, rock forward to high plank. Option to hover your right leg if you'd like. Exhale, Chaturanga. Slowly lower, strong arms, strong belly. Lift your heart, breathe in. Lift your hips, breathe out. All right. Inhale, take your left leg to the sky. Stay here and hold, or exhale, left knee, right elbow. Get as close as you can. Push the ground away, strong through your abdominals. Inhale, back up, lengthen. Exhale, left knee, left armpit, the outside of your left armpit. Add a little twitch up if you want. Don't let your butt drop. Inhale, three-legged. Nice Heather. And then last one, scoop out your belly, knee to your nose, step forward, low lunge. Rise as you inhale, strong through your legs. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. And then playing with our balance, airplane lunge if you'd like to stay, or full airplane, fly. Back foot floats up. Smiley face shape from the top of your head back to your heels. See it in your mind and then create it with your body. Bend your standing leg if it's helpful. One last round. Awesome, Kate. And then let's meet back in crescent. Soft landing. Breathe in, reach up, gaze up. Thanks, Christine. Exhale, hands to the earth. Twist with your inhale, left arm to the sky. Gaze up at your left fingertips. Exhale, unwind, hands to the right, long edge of your mat. Parallel your feet, straighten your legs. Halfway lift, maybe add some arms. Make it interesting for you. Exhale, deeply fold, butt towards the sky, crown towards the ground, belly button in and up all the way to empty. Then rise up. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, warrior two, left toes forward, left arm forward, bend your left knee. Inhale, reverse. Reach up, reach back. Keep that deep bend in your front knee. And exhale, side angle. Reach forward, tip it over. Stay in side angle. Maybe work into a triangle, or maybe work into your balancing half moon. So your choice, where do you want to take it on this side? Everything stays open, your heart, your hips, your shoulders. Your back leg is lifted. Make your back leg strong, back foot active. Yes, nice bend. Make sure your breath is there. One last round. Meet back in warrior two. Soft landing if possible. Good. Next time you breathe in, reverse triangle, straighten your front leg. Reach up, reach back. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged down dog, left leg to the sky. Open your left hip, bend your knee. Stack left hip on top of right. Good, squeeze that invisible rolled up washcloth behind your left knee. Stay here and breathe here, or flip your dog. Left foot comes down nice and easy. Left arm forward, heart forward. If there was a mirror at the front of the room, you're trying to look at yourself in that mirror. You're trying to let your heart see itself in that mirror. Take one last round. Good. Come back, everybody. Regular down dog. Walk it out. Keep walking it out. Or next inhale, rock forward, high plank. Option to hover left leg if you'd like. Chaturanga as you exhale, lower down, strong arms, strong belly. Lift your heart with your inhale. You can take an extra breath or two if you want to. And then you choose down dog, child's pose, or hero's pose, kneeling position, seated meditation. So give yourself just a moment. Breathe, feel. Notice what's inside. Notice all that energy we've stirred up. Notice any emotions that may have come up. Notice physical sensations that are there. What feels good? What feels spacious? What feels tight? What feels closed? So no right or wrong, no good or bad, just information, no judgment. Is there anywhere physically you might be able to relax a little bit through your face, forehead, jaw, through your shoulders? I even like to explore the idea of softening through my heart energetically. Give yourself about 3 more rounds, maybe open mouth exhalations. And then eventually, friends, downward facing dog. So now is the part of class where your body is tired, your muscles are fatigued. You might be ready for Shavasana, but see if you can use your breath to give you kind of a second wind, that little bit of extra energy to power you from the inside. So every time you breathe in, your breath is brand new. Use it to support you. Use it to hold you. Rather than fighting against it, it's the most powerful tool you have in your practice. I think it's the most powerful tool we have with us in our lives. So learn how to use it to your advantage. Keep exploring it. Stay curious. Take one more inhale into your down dog. Exhale, look to the top of your space, however you want to get there. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift position. Exhale, bow and fold. All right, chair pose. Weight in your heels, bend your knees, sit back, lift your heart. You can lift your arms if you want, or if it feels better, maybe cactus, maybe hands to your heart center. Bring your feet hips width distance apart if they're not already there. And then we're gonna twist, left hand to the ground, right arm to the sky. So whenever you're ready, find your twist. Keep both hips reaching back, both knees nice and even. Yeah, flush with one another. Nice, Brenda. Give yourself about 2 more rounds in your twisted chair. And then from here, we're gonna move into our twisted lunge. So staying rooted through your right foot. As you're ready, slowly with control, see if you can step your left foot back, coming into your revolve lunge. If when you get there, it's not quite right, take a moment, adjust your legs, revolve lunge position. You can stay here, or where are we going from here? We're gonna walk our left fingertips off the left side of our mat. Maybe you take a block with you, and then start to reach your right fingertips back. Turn your heart to look up. Keep pressing through your feet and through your back toes so legs are strong. Breathe down into your belly. Take about 2 more rounds of breath. Good job, you guys. Very end of your second exhale, let it go. Walk your hands over to the left long edge of your mat. So you might need to adjust your legs a little bit. Parallel your feet, straighten out your legs. Inhale to a halfway lift. And then exhale, fold. Root through your feet, rise all the way to stand, arms to the sky as you inhale. And then as you exhale, just bring your hands to your heart, rotate your heels in, pivot your toes out, bend your knees, and come into this wide-legged squat position. Notice if your knees fall in, try to press them back behind you, lift your heart up, reach your arms out. Take a great big inhale and see if you can lift your heart, lift your gaze. As you exhale, round your spine, bring the backs of your hands together in front of your body as you curl in. Inhale, open back up. So your palms are open to the sky as you lift your heart. And then exhale, round, curl in, backs of your hands touch. So your pelvis moves. Let's see if you can keep your knees nice and open, really wide. Keep pressing into the outer edges of your feet, back and forth with your breath. Feeling into that mobility in your spine and your pelvis. Breathing into it. Good. All right, take one more round. And then come back to center, arms just reaching out. See if you can get a little lower in your legs. Settle in, weight in your heels, press your knees back. One more breath. Inhale, straighten your legs, parallel your feet, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back and down. Maybe reach your hands back, maybe lift your heart up. One more inhale. Exhale, slow dive down. Wide-legged forward fold with your fingers interlace. Take at least 3 breaths with your hands clasped. Lift your butt, lift your knuckles. Good job, friends. Relax your head, neck, face. Maybe even shake your head yes or no. Take one last inhale. Exhale, hands to your low back. Release your clasp. Halfway lift, fingertips on the ground. Breathe in. Exhale, walk your hands forward. Rotate your toes forward. Low lunge. From here, back knee comes down gently. Right leg reaches back, three-legged tabletop. Pivot on your left knee so your left foot comes to the outside of your mat. Right arm to the sky. Open up, modified side plank. So press your hips forward rather than sticking your butt out. Maybe reach your arm, your right arm towards me, towards the front wall. Yeah, lengthen through your right side. Perfect place to stay, or bend your right knee, reach back, grab hold of your right foot. Once you've got it, kick foot into hand, pull hand back into foot. Let your heart look up, press your hips gently forward. Beautiful. Breathe down into your belly. Spread your toes, soften your face. One last breath. Good work. End of your exhale, slowly, tabletop position. So release, unwind, hands and knees. Maybe just a little bit of movement, whatever kind of feels just right. And then we'll move into thread the needle. Option to take your left leg and extend it out to the left. Toes face directly forward, heel comes straight out from your hip. Right arm out to the right, everyone, and then up to the sky. Open up, breathe in. Exhale, thread your right arm through. Come down to rest ever so gently, outside of your shoulder, outside of your head. Big breaths. Feel your breath in your back body especially. All the way to empty with your exhale. Take about 2 or 3 more. Notice, where are you tensing up that you don't need to be? Where are you resisting? Can you breathe deeper? Can you breathe bigger? Can you take your exhales all the way to the very, very bottom? So patience with your breath. If you happen to have your left hand lifted, set your left hand back on the ground. And then everybody, next time you inhale, unthread your right arm, reach it all the way up, open up. Exhale, right hand comes down. I think everyone has their left leg extended. So pick up your left foot and swing your left tiptoes off the right side of your mat, set them on the ground. Pull your hips over to the left and gaze back over your right shoulder. So maybe bending your left elbow, maybe coming down to your right forearm, maybe rounding, maybe rocking forward or back a little bit. Take one more round. And then back to center, tabletop. Back to downward facing dog. Walk it out in your down dog for a moment. If you want to move through a regular vinyasa, feel free. Reconnect to your slow, spacious Ujjayi breath. Let it power you from the inside. One more inhale into your dog pose. Exhale, look to the top of your mat, step or float, forward fold. Halfway lift position with your inhalation, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, nice Christine. And then one more time, chair pose, bend your knees, weight in your heels, lift your heart. Maybe arms reach up, cactus, back, whatever you want, hands to your heart center if that feels better. So find your chair, sit back, weight in your heels, feet hips width distance apart. And then when you're ready, twist, right hand to the ground in between your feet, left arm to the sky. You could absolutely use a block under your right hand if you want to. Try to keep your knees nice and even, flush with one another. Both hips reach back, twist from your center. Weight in your heels, nice and low through your legs. Awesome, Heather. Now in your next couple of rounds, slowly with control, Moving into our twisted lunge. So right foot lifts, step it back. If you step it back and it's not quite right, take a moment, adjust. Find your revolve lunge. We've been here lots of times. So you can stay here, or right hand starts to crawl off the right side of your mat. Left fingertips reach back. Turn your heart to look up. Keep your legs strong, your feet rooted, powerful. Yeah. So pushing through your back toes and pressing through your front foot. Yes. Squeezing through your inner thighs. Open through your heart. One last big breath. Amazing. End of your exhale. Let it go. Unwind. Walk your hands all the way over the right long edge of your mat. Parallel your feet. Straighten out your legs. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Root through your feet. Rise all the way up. Arms to the sky as you breathe in. And then exhale. Pivot your heels in, toes out. Bend your knees. This time bring your hands to the tops of your thighs. So sitting into this wide-legged squat, don't let your knees fall in. Press into the outer edges of your feet. Take an inhale here and think of a standing cat pose. Or I should say standing cow pose, sorry. Butt back, heart forward. And then as you exhale, twist towards the back of the room. Your left shoulder can dip down. Press your knees open really wide. Gaze back over your right shoulder. Take one more breath. Work your twist as you exhale. Inhale through center, twist to the front. Press your knees open, right shoulder dips, gaze back over left. Yeah, press into the outer edges of your feet. One more round. Little bit faster. Inhale, center, lift your heart. Exhale, twist to the back. Knees open wide. Inhale through center. To the front, exhale. Inhale, center, straighten your legs, parallel your feet, take your arms up. Dive down slowly, wide-legged fold, all the way to empty in your breath. Straight into our halfway lift, inhale. Walk your hands to the top of your yoga mat, come back into a low lunge. From your low lunge, set your back knee down gently. Unthread your left leg, three-legged tabletop. Pivot your right knee on the ground so your right foot comes to the outside of your mat, like a little kickstand, and then left arm to the sky. So opening up into your modified side plank. Let your hips open, let your heart open. Maybe left arm reaches forward towards me, lengthen your left side body. Beautiful. Big deep breaths. Stay where you're at, or final option, bend your left knee. Reach back, grab hold of your foot. Spread your toes, so keep your foot active. Kick foot into hand, pull hand back into foot. Rather than kicking your foot up, try to kick your foot back. Rotate your heart to look up. Press your hips forward. Last big round of breath here. Nice work. End of your exhale, slowly release. Hands and knees, regular tabletop. Little bit of mindful, intuitive movement. Just kind of neutralizing, and then option to take your right leg out to the right, toes face forward. Heel come straight out from your hip. Left arm out to the left, all the way up. Breathe in. Exhale, thread it through. Rest on the outside of your shoulder, outside of your head. Make this more restorative if that's what you need, or make it more active if that's what you want. Make sure your breath is there. Slow, steady, and spacious. Good. Take about 2 more. Soft face. All the way to empty with your exhale. You happen to have your right hand lifted, set your right hand back on the ground. And then next inhalation, unthread your left arm, reach it up one more time. Exhale, set your left hand down. Pick up your right foot and swing your right tiptoes off the left side of your yoga mat. Pull your hips over to the right as you gaze back over your left shoulder. So perhaps bending one or both elbows, maybe even coming down to one or both forearms, maybe rounding, pushing the ground away, arching. Take one last breath. Tabletop, downward facing dog. Walk it out, or if you want, one last vinyasa. Nice job, good awareness. So feel into all that length and space you've created in your downward facing dog throughout your practice. Push the ground away, lift your sit bones really high. Maybe you press your heels a little closer to the ground. Take one more big inhale and exhale, gaze forward, step or hop to or through your hands. Coming down into a seat. Yeah. So to hop through your hands, I can't really do it, but looks kind of like this if you're working on it. So just kind of woo, and then coming down softly. All right, and let's go all the way down onto our back. Once you're there, just a nice full body stretch. So arms long, legs long. Pull yourself apart. One more big inhale. Exhale, arms down by your sides, feet on the ground with your knees bent. Setting up for supine pigeon, right leg to the sky, flex your toes, press through your heel, and then figure four, so outer right ankle, top of your left thigh. Press your right knee forward and down. If you want more, lift your left foot, grab hold behind your left thigh or in front of your left shin. The point is not to pull your legs as close as you possibly can to your upper body, but instead, while you pull your legs in, also resist. So use the strength in your arms to draw your legs towards you. Use the strength in your legs to resist and press away. So stabilizing as you stretch. Maybe you want to take a little rock side to side. Send your breath down into your hips. You're snuggling with your sweatshirt. All right, if you're holding your left leg, go ahead and set your left foot back down. And then from here, cross your right leg on top of your left. So right knee on top of left, like someone would sit in a chair if they were wearing a really short skirt. Scoot your hips over to the right. Right arm reaches out to the right, roll onto your left side body. If you don't like having your legs crossed, no big deal, just uncross them. See if you can let your shoulders and your heart stay nice and open, nice and square towards the sky. Breathe down into your belly. About 3 more breaths. And at the end of your next exhale, just slowly roll back. Uncross your legs. And take another full body stretch. So arms long, legs long. And as you reach through your fingers and toes, if your ribs lift a lot like mine do, See if you can press down, even just a little bit through the backs of your ribs. Feel more of that connection to your center. Take one more big inhale. So remaining a little more neutral as you reach and lengthen. And then exhale, both feet on the ground, both knees bent, arms down by your sides. Pigeon with your left leg. So left leg, or I should say supine pigeon. Left leg to the sky, flex your toes. And then outer left ankle, top of your right thigh, figure 4. Right foot can stay down, or you can grab hold behind your right thigh in front of your right shin, not just pulling your legs in, but as you pull with your arms, resist with your legs. Try to keep a neutral spine rather than rounding your back. Maybe a little rock from side to side. Send your breath down into your hips. We'll just kind of leave it up to you. So when you feel pretty even on both sides with your supine pigeon, start to move into that supine spinal twist with your left knee on top of right. Left arm out to the left. No hurry, take your time. If you don't want to cross your legs, you would rather take a different variation, totally fine with me. As you twist, either gaze up or over your left shoulder. Make sure not to strain your neck. So whatever feels best. Feel your breath move down the length of your spine, down the length of your torso. Exhale every time, all the way to empty. And then again, when you feel pretty much even, so no rush, come back to center, uncross your legs. Maybe you want one last full body stretch, maybe a happy baby, maybe just hug your knees in, give them a great big squeeze. Maybe a gentle rock from side to side. So anything you want to complete your practice for you. Any last little movements, last stretches. And then as you settle in to your final relaxation, just an invitation for you. So think about one thing in your life that you can commit to more fully. So just one thing. It can be so simple: taking out the trash, helping your kids with homework, doing the laundry. Maybe there's a letter you've been wanting to write, something you need to say to someone. So invitation, if there's one thing in this moment you want to commit to in your life, just one thing. And just letting that thing find space inside of you. Embodying what it feels like. Focus your energy on this one thing, what it would feel like to focus your energy on this one thing, even in your life. And are you able to do that? Is it a realistic expectation for yourself? And then just in this moment, commit to doing it. And just kind of settle inside of you. And for these last few moments, allow yourself to be here now so that as you go through your day, you have the energy to give. You have the energy to put towards the things you want to put your energy towards. Give yourself this time to just rejuvenate and nourish your soul. Allow your body to rest and soak it all in. Let your breath be effortless. And just give yourself these last couple moments to be fully present in the here and now. Fully present with what is. Not trying to change it or fix it or control it, but just letting it flow through you. Shavasana. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Just start to bring small movements back to your physical body. As you feel ready, roll onto either side, fetal position. And take just a moment, resting on your side body, breathing into your back body. Just really letting anything that came through for you settle inside, integrate into your being. And using the strength in your arms, guide yourself up into seated meditation. So right back where we began, sitting up nice and tall, sitting up intentionally with awareness. Close your eyes and gather your hands to your heart. Bow your head to your heart and just acknowledge yourself for showing up, taking time to do your practice, to connect with a deeper place inside of you. Thank you for letting me guide you. Namaste. Love you, Bye.